Teacher Kirsten here. I wanted to make a little video to talk to you about different ways I use my props. I have a ton of props. I'm kind of a prop hoarder, and I wanted to just talk about different ways I use them. And I'll do a series of videos, but today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I use props to bring kids back if they're getting a little distracted. So I have a few specific props that I love to use for this, and I don't want to say they work every time, but they do work a lot. I'm just going to go through them. My first one, my little police car. I got this in a little Lego set. It came with an ATM machine. Um, I got it because I wanted the ATM machine because when I started with VIPKID, I worked at a bank and I thought, oh, I work at a bank. But I have used this a million times and the ATM machine a few. So, anyways, he also comes with a little bad guy. But what I like to do is if my student, this works a lot for the little boys, the level two ones, level twos, who are just kind of distracted, showing me their feet, just not really into it. So this is what I like to do. Um, I will be talking to Peppa, be like, Peppa, 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 da da da, or just any toy. I kind of like Peppa because she's fun. So I'll be like, Peppa, oh, do, 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 do. Peppa, oh no, do, 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 do. I don't usually do it like that, but boo doo, bad Peppa, do, 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 do. And I arrest Peppa. They think it's hysterical when I arrest Peppa. Um, Sometimes I like to arrest Spider-Man. I will draw all over the screen, and I'll be like, oh, Spider-Man, and he comes up, and I'm like, that's Spider-Man. I can't see. And do 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 do. Um, do 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 do. I like to use oversized toys for this because it's funny that they don't fit into it. Sometimes I will like arrest my shark, bad shark. Sometimes I'll arrest the bad guy, bad guy. Sometimes I'll arrest Dino. Sometimes I'll arrest Meg. The little boys think that's hilarious. So a lot of times, some of my students will go do 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 do, like they'll want me to do it, or I'll do. They'll do it along with me. So this is just worth its weight in gold. It was like $10 probably. I'm not saying to go out and buy it, but if you have like a little police car, an ambulance, maybe not an ambulance, but a little police car or something, it's funny. Always gets a laugh out of them. Another thing I like to use, this is gender neutral, but I mean, that's gender neutral too, but this one works for both, is my whale. I got him from Scentsy. My friend's a Scentsy rep, and he was on like closeout. Um, and you're supposed to put a scent pack in his mouth so he smells all nice, and you have him in your house. But I think it's hilarious to make him eat different things, and my kids love it. They're not paying attention. I'm like do 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 ah, or if I'm wearing long sleeves, he'll eat my hand, and I'll be like ah. They think that's funny. Um, this it always gets a laugh. I'll feed him fish, I'll feed him toys, anything. The kids are like, make him eat the teacher, make him eat Peppa. Different things. They think it's hilarious. So that is one thing I do. Another thing I like to do, I've been doing this with one of my little students. I have princess toys, and we have the same ones. We have the same pack. She has a few more in her pack than I do. There were two different packs, but we have the same ones. So I like to we play with them, and oh yay! And sometimes I'll be eating my apple, and I'll be like, my apple, and Snow White will be, I'm like, no, Snow White. And my student thinks it's so funny, and I'm like, ooh, yay! And then our Snow Whites talk, and her Snow White eats the apple and falls asleep. So that's one thing that I do with specifically one little girl, but I've done it with others too. These color paddles. Um, I love. You use them for different things. Ooh, what color do you like? I use it when I'm trying to teach angry, angry. But the best way I use it is when kids are drawing all over the screen. If they get in there and they're just drawing blue all over the screen, I go, oh, blue! I cannot see. Oh, blue. Oh, wow. And they think it's funny. And then I get my eraser and I'm like, and I hit the erase button on the screen and yay! Sometimes they'll draw it again, but sometimes they'll just let you move on. So they do like my little blue pen. Oh, teacher is blue. Oh no. That always gets a laugh. I like the laughs. When the kids are laughing, they're back and they're engaged with you and everything's going well. I have this that I got at the 99-cent store. It was like a Halloween costume. It came with like little ears and a tail, and this is the tail. So I like to use it for snowballs. Pew, pew, pew. Ah, ah. Sometimes Elsa will be throwing snowballs at me, and the kids are like, ah, and then they come back to you. So that's a great thing I like to use. And this is classic, the magnifying glass. I got it at Dollar General for like $1, and it's perfect. You're like, oh, oh no, where is Bow Bow? Where did you go? Oh no. They love it. So this is an essential if you don't have this to bring kids back. So those are the types of things that I like to use in my classes. When my students are a little distracted or just not into it at the moment, and it brings them back. Oh, and one more thing. Sometimes kids will show you their feet. They'll just be like, and they'll show you their feet. So I have these little Mr. Potato Head feet that I have no idea where I got. I think my dad got them at a garage sale. And oh, so when they show me their feet, I'm like, oh, and they think that's so funny. And sometimes I'll be like, my feet. And we just laugh. So those are my little tips and tricks for to bring back a distracted student. I'll be posting more videos about different ways I use my props. For me, the hardest thing has been like reward systems, and I've been trying to, you know, work on it more and get a little bit better at it. So I'm just going to be sharing with all of you, just in case you guys are also having the stress with the reward systems. It's not to be stressed about. It's great. We just work on it together. So have a good day. Bye.